Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of March 23rd through the 29th. And during that time, we will mostly have a waning crescent moon, which is a really good time for surrender, rest, and healing, kind of the end of a period. We're wrapping up from the lunar eclipse energy. We will move into the new moon on the 29th, which is then a good time for a fresh start, new beginnings, time to learn a new skill or start any new projects or make decisions. That's also the day of a solar eclipse. So if that's something you're interested in, you may want to, look into that for your area if that's something you would like to watch, but pay attention to those energies as well. Eclipse energies can be quite interesting. So just a little note about the moon energies. Keep those in mind as you're moving through your week. All right, Scorpio, I would like to say that since my readings are free to you, all I ask in return is that you hit that subscribe button. It really does help my channel. It's super easy for you to do, so I will give you just a moment to do that right now. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Also, if you've been a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and helping me build a community here. I really do appreciate your time, and I hope the readings are, bringing something to your life. That's really why I'm here. So, thank you again. All right, Scorpio, this will be an intuitive general reading for the energies that you may or may not encounter this week. So, of course, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. Your overall message, Scorpio, for this reading: step out of your comfort zone. All right, that's never bad advice. Let's give the tarot a shuffle here. And while I'm shuffling the tarot, I would like to remind you to learn something new this week, Scorpio. Pick a topic that you've had some interest in, and you know what? Give yourself a couple of hours to maybe read a book. Come on, cards. I know you want to shuffle. Maybe read a book. Um, just do a really deep dive and focus on learning about this thing. So, set aside some time. I'm sure you can afford an hour or two for yourself. So even if you just have a couple of hours to do that, but study, take notes, think about it, really absorb the thing that you're learning. So I know a lot of times as adults, we just kind of forget to do that. So take the time to really focus on something that you're interested in. And that might also be stepping out of your comfort zone. All right, Scorpio, let's see what you guys have going on for the week. Your overall present energy is the Queen of Pentacles. So that's pretty awesome. Sitting in a place of just really understanding your material world, kind of having a really good solid, and this is kind of that maternal energy of just kind of understanding the flow of things, understanding the flow of money and how it comes and goes. And I always see money as like a watery topic. It does come and go. It builds up sometimes. Sometimes there's a flood. Sometimes there's a little less, right? So, but just you're sitting in that energy of just kind of understanding that flow of the material world, which is very nice energy. Your current situation is the Chariot card. So it looks like you're getting ready to make some sort of move, and you're not moving yet. The Chariot is about kind of getting ready for that move. It's, I call it the packing the minivan card. It's the gathering information and awareness and learning things, and kind of before you're going to execute something. It's that getting prepared for it, right? At the root of your situation is the Justice card. So maybe there's been some sort of truth revealed to you lately, that's making you kind of think that this truth is going to kind of cause this movement for you. Again, this is stepping out of your comfort zone. So it's something that you're not going to be completely comfortable with. It's maybe something very brand new to you, but you're getting ready. Again, you're collecting that information. You're gathering, the not only the information but also the momentum. Right? There's I'm getting the sense of there's kind of a build up to this. So, in your recent past is the King of Pentacles. So, I mean, wow, you're really, this could be some sort of level up here in the material world that maybe you are this could have something to do with your job, that maybe you've just had a promotion come in, or You may have just switched jobs, or this could also be something to do with just your living situation, that maybe you've leveled up. You've moved to a bigger apartment, or you're purchasing a home, but it looks like you're coming from some place of just knowledge about the material world, and it's causing you to want to make some sort of move about something. What is on your mind this week is the Ace of Swords. So, yeah, you've had some sort of mental breakthrough here. And it could be, again, about the material world. Something has come to light here. Some sort of truth has come in, and it's making you want to make a move. What is just ahead of you is the Seven of Pentacles. So, lots of pentacles showing up here on the table, with the king and the queen. And this is kind of the card of waiting for this harvest to come in. So this could be that you made some sort of investment that's really starting to pay off. And you're just kind of waiting for that payoff. And that might be why you're waiting on this move. And this literally could be a move, because we're talking about pentacles. It could be that you've decided to purchase the home over here, or move out of state, or do something different with your job. But it's definitely about a move that you're a little afraid of. And again, the advice here is to step out of your comfort zone. Not everything is meant to be comfortable. Sometimes you've got to take that breath and just go for it. In your advice position here is a little bit of celebration here with the Four of Wands. So, and because this is in your advice position, this is definitely yes. This is whatever this move is you're thinking about, you're definitely on the right track. You're thinking the right way. Again, you may not make this move, but you're kind of preparing. You're maybe waiting for this harvest to come in, but you've had this idea come through with some truth. And the celebration card just says yes. Yes, it is time to move forward with this, which is pretty awesome. What's beyond your control this week is the High Priestess, which I love, because this is you using your intuition. This is you, this is listening to your dreams. This is listening and paying attention to the world around you, and your intuition. And I'm compelled to talk about, kind of the idea of luck. Is that what is that they say that when you're prepared, I can't even think of the thing right now. Anyway, that luck doesn't just happen. It happens because you've done the work, you've been really prepared, and it's just that right moment in time when things happen. And it appears to be lucky, but had you not done the work beforehand and been really prepared, this thing that you're following the breadcrumbs of the universe, and it takes you to this place where all of a sudden, like, there's a person that you need to know that advances your career, or you get a job interview that advances things. So it's just kind of, those two, the intersection of being prepared and being in the right place at the right time, I guess, is what I'm trying to say there. What is your secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid here with the Queen of Wands? So, this would be, is it your secret desire to really live this passion, to live this thing that you love so much, and to get out of that comfort zone? Is it your secret desire, or are you trying to avoid living that passion? That's your big question this week. What is it that lights your fire? And it's almost like, do you have the nerve to go for it? Can you go for it? I mean, I think, again, the celebration card says it's time to go for it. um I mean, I just have a big smile on my face while reading this, because this is pretty exciting. This is pretty big for you, Scorpio. That it's like things are just coming together. Again, I don't know if you're going to make this move this week, but you're collecting the information, and the momentum, I can feel it building. In your outcome position is, look at your outcome is the Six of Wands, which is, this is celebratory. This is you. But not only we have this celebration here, and this is you kind of celebration. It's kind of a success within your community, within this passion community, whatever this thing is that drives you. So, wow, I mean, everything here is just a big yes to continue to, again, gather information, get everything ready for this move, because you are about to take a big step, and it's going to be out of your comfort zone, but it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. I think you're going to be happy that you did. What's hidden from you this week is, look at this with the Nine of Wands. So feeling like This is kind of our wounded warrior. This is looking back on where you've been, and you're not doing that this week. That is hidden from you. It's almost like you are, you're just looking forward. You're not looking back at all, which is really awesome. I mean, I love that energy. Lots of wands here, lots of passions and things that, again, it's this is something in your material world that's driving you. Now, I do always like to take a look if I'm missing a suit, which I don't see any cups in this reading. So there's not a lot of emotion involved. This is very logical. This is very, and again, it's like you're looking forward, you're not looking back at all, which I love. Let's get, excuse me, a final message here from the Soul Oracle deck. Final message for Scorpio as they step out of their comfort zone and get ready to do something which appears to be pretty big. It's a pretty big move. I don't see this as something that's just a minor thing, but it's the right move. It's the right move, and you know exactly what it is. I can't even tell you what area. Again, a lot of the cards coming out are pentacles, so it does appear to be something in your material world, but I always remind everyone tarot is a template. So for some of you, this could be kind of a relationship thing where you're about to make a move. This could be in your, work life. This could be something with your friend life. There's something where you're going to step out of your comfort zone and you're going to move forward with it. And this could be like a passion project thing. There's a lot of wand energy, a lot of fire energy here, but you use that intuition. Make sure you're really paying attention to those signs from the universe that are kind of guiding you, right? All right, let's get you a final message here from the Soul Oracle deck. Begin to explore. Yeah, I think you're already doing that. We're going to pull one more card out of here. Just compelled to do that for you. Let's get you another card. Admit your vulnerabilities and begin to explore. So, all really great messages. I mean, I think Scorpio, this is, again, I'm not even sure if you're going to make a move this week, but you are definitely working on stepping out of your comfort zone in some area of your life. You know which area, and you know where you're exploring, and you know where your vulnerabilities are. But I'm going to say that everything here says that you are definitely headed in the right direction. You've got you've got your car pointed in the right place. Don't look back, just look forward. And it's going to be awesome. I mean, I think you're going to end up celebrating whatever this change is for you. So, Scorpio, I really appreciate your time here with me today. I do hope there was something in this reading that you can take away and use, for your week. If you're comfortable sharing, of course, drop me a comment down below. I'd love to get that kind of feedback, see what you guys are going through out there. That helps me help you, helps me connect with you too. I do post readings every week, so come back next week and we'll see if this energy continues or if there's something completely new here for you. And also, I will mention again, if you like my reading style, please do hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help my channel, and I would really appreciate that. So, Scorpio, thank you so much. Good luck with this situation this week as you kind of get ready for a move and stepping out of your comfort zone. And we will see you next time. Bye bye.